Ask yourself this question. Does the world need another compressor pedal? Well, in my personal opinion, if it's a studio-style optical compressor in a pedal, then the answer is yes. Hey friends, what's going on? SPJ here, and welcome back to Stompbox Saturday on check calendar. A Tuesday. Usually whenever Stompbox Saturday gets put onto another day of the week, it usually means it's new pedal release day. And that's exactly what's happening today, and once again coming to us from Walrus Audio in the form of the MIRA Optical Compressor. Now, I love a good compressor pedal. As a matter of fact, I've become a bit compressor pedal obsessed. I have quite a lot of them. But this one brings the power of a studio-grade outboard compressor to your pedal board. So before we get to hearing how this thing sounds and what it exactly does to our tone, let's talk about the controls and features built into this beautiful little box. I'm not gonna say that Walrus Audio has succeeded in doing the impossible here, but what I will say is that all the controls that I would want to see on an outboard studio compressor are here in a very easy to use guitar pedal. There are 5 large controls, 2 mini knobs, and of course the bypass foot switch and a sneaky little switch on the side of the pedal enclosure. First, the big knobs: level, threshold, ratio, makeup, and blend. And then the 2 mini knobs are attack and release. Now, level is pretty self-explanatory. It's the overall output of the MIRA compressor. The threshold control is the knob that you're going to use to set at what point the compressor in MIRA is starting to do its thing. Blend is a parallel compression control, allowing you to either dial out or dial in a certain amount of your original uncompressed guitar signal. Now, the 2 most interesting of the big knobs to me are ratio and makeup. These are controls that you typically see on outboard studio compressors, but that haven't necessarily made their way to the guitar pedal format, so it's very cool to see. Ratio is the control that you're going to use to set the amount of compression effect that is going to occur. Now, it has at its minimum 1:1, where essentially there's no compression, but you are going to get a little bit of color from the MIRA circuit. But turning it up all the way, we can get something that's equivalent of a 20:1 compression ratio. And then we come to makeup, which on a studio compressor is usually labeled makeup gain. And this is a secondary level compensation, if you will, that can work very well in tandem with the level control. And basically what this allows you to do is make up for some of that signal lost. And then we have the 2 mini controls for attack and release encompassed by the big controls. But something that I find to be really cool is on the side of the pedal, and it is a side chain high pass filter. Now, when it's turned off, every single frequency of your guitar sound is going to get that compression effect. But when you go ahead and press the button in, it engages that side chain high pass filter. And essentially what that means is that it's going to cause the lower frequencies of your guitar tone to get uncompressed, and is then going to push everything above that to the compression engine. And with all of that out of the way, we can finally get down to hearing the MIRA in action. The first thing I want to show you though is how you can approach using the ratio and the makeup gain controls. Now let's move on and check out the blend control. Now, the blend control is something that seems to have originated from guitar pedals rather than studio compressors. However, newer interpretations of classic compressors are incorporating a blend control. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you with a fairly hefty compression setting how handy the blend control can be. Now that we've looked at most of the interesting stuff on the front of the pedal, it's time to flip it over on its side and hear what exactly this sidechain high pass filter does. And now it's time for favorite settings. For this last setting, I'm going to share a little bit of a studio secret that I learned many years ago, and that's using a compressor with an extended range instrument to help even things out and get a little bit of extra string separation. Because extended range guitars like 7 and 8 strings have such a wide frequency spectrum, a compressor can certainly come in handy for making sure those more complex chord voicings get all the notes heard. And there you have it, friends, the MIRA Optical Compressor pedal from Walrus Audio. Yep, I'm glad something like this exists. I'm glad that newer flavors of compressor pedal are getting out into the guitar pedal world. We've been so used to the Dynacomp thing for so long that it's about time we started seeing more of what compression as an effect can do in its various different types. That doesn't mean I dislike the Dynacomp thing. It just means I'm happy to see a more transparent compressor sound in a pedal than just another variation on that theme. One thing I do want to highlight, because it might have been noticeable to all of you, is the fact that when you turn on the MIRA, it does indeed have some of that darkening effect that compressors usually do. However, I feel it's a little bit less of an effect than, say, from a Dynacomp or a Ross-style compressor. But of course, all of this is just my opinion, and I want to hear what you all thought of the MIRA Optical Compressor. Do you think that this is the sound that you're looking for when it comes to a compressor pedal, or do you feel like you need that classic guitar compressor? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you haven't done so already, I highly encourage you all to sign up for my email newsletter, because links to videos like this and others are delivered direct to you and your email inbox. You can click the card in the top right-hand corner of your screen, enter this URL into your web browser of choice, or just simply click the link in the description box down below. You can also help to support the channel by using my brand new affiliate links. I have Sweetwater, Amazon, and Sonic Cake pedals all down in the description box below. You can even help support the channel by buying a MIRA for yourself from Sweetwater without any extra added costs. Just I get a little commission to help fund the content that I make here for all of you. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed this look at this brand new pedal. And until we see each other next, friends, I'm Sean Pierce Johnson, wishing you all watching great tone, great health, and of course, happy stomping. Cheers, friends. See you in the future. God bless.